Kal Halayim Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai Bahasham Shachakadash allow for the apostles of Constantine. It's up with Rebbe Baknakov and that root will may we can't ready the us as well as talk for a sneeze. Right here, Job 5:19. So here, he shall do thee in six trouble, yea, in seven trouble, shall not even touch thee. Every time we have shall come with you for his food like men, hopefully like men, who are doing one time, sighing, crying, I thought and say, how shall my shock and my self will arise in part. So in other words, gaining my shares and expensive from this world. And famine he should leave from death, and war power sword. So we are going to hopefully are going to overcome this beast system. Here thou shalt be hid, and from the scourges of the tongue, neither shall be afraid of destruction when it cometh. That's talking when this whole world's like chaos and disorder. That's talking when they're gonna be come forward with that new world disorder. It's gonna deliver us from the coming destruction. Here at destruction and famine shall laugh, neither shall be afraid of the earth. It's talking about when how it's talking about these people, these animals are in the zoo, set free, and then be roaming on the streets among us. But in famine but at destruction and famine I shall laugh. We should be afraid of the earth, because once again we are gonna get peace with the earth as well. That's all for all the whom his first fruits come to the crown, elect men. And so once again, Matthew 24:37. Here, but as was there's no war. Where's the red? Says Macari speaking. It says once again, Matthew 24:37. So here, as it was there's no war, so also shall coming to man be. Verse 38 says, for as with this for a flood, soaked by death by water, flood can pour out fire. They're eating and drinking, marrying, and giving into marriage until the day and went into that ark. This ark is talking about this bush ark that's being in the chariots of Amashai. And knew not until a flood came and took them all away, so also shall come to man be. It's talking about the flood by fire. And once again, this is talking about the love being put into the arks of Messiah, which the land and the doors will be shut. The doors will be sealed, shut. Verse 7:4. So here, and I heard a number of them were sealed, and they were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of Israel, children of Israel. Once again, let's come back to the children as being sealed in the chariots, and that great day was coming for our homes as elect men. Once again, brought that to Romans 13:11. So here, knowing the times that now it's high time to awake out of sleep. It's a point that grows dark minds say the place is your rest. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. So here the day is far spent. The day is at hand. The night is far spent, Slovakia. And the day is at hand. Let us cast out therefore with darkness, and put on the armor of light. Which is this word. It's Ephesians 6 and 10. But here, finally, brethren, be strong, and ye Yahweh, much shy, and put on power's might. His word is gracious. This word he put out on the high frequency vibration. Magnifying the names of Yahweh Shai. He is Yahweh, he's to redeem and deliver. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For Torah says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual high places. So once again, we're not battling carnal battle, but we're fighting spiritual battle. Wherefore, take unto the armor of Yahweh, Shai, that ye may withstand in the evil day. That day is steadily approaching, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having loosed your minds, girded with truth, and breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with preparation gospel peace, towards the Israel there. Stephen. Once again, it's not here for all Israel, but at the end, all Israel will be saved at the coming destruction of his kingdom. Once again, when they die, they'll be brought back. So once again, when they die, they'll be brought back in the right mind. And once again, they gotta go. Here, both of us take the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be quench our for the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and sword of spirit, which is the word of Yahweh, Shai, praying always with prayer, supplication, and spirit, and truth, and watching on to with all perseverance, and supplication for all saints. We have to once again 1 Corinthians 15:2. So here, in the moment, twinkling of an eye, a last trumpet should be sound, and then should be incorruptible. It must be changed on Israel. Going first to Israel, Israelites out there. Once again, this world is so destructive towards the mindset of like Israel. The way we could do is it has scriptures as our defense. I'm open with the spirit of truth, who's here, Messiah, the house of salvation. And we should change. Once again, it's talking about that this, all this been changed at the end of the day, though. But once again, the first fruits is to be changed first for once, because again, this world is so destructive. And how it's shy. So these are of our bodies. So here, you cannot bring up our bodies. So here, and now I say 1 Corinthians 15:50. Now I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven. Yahweh. Neither does corruption inherit incorruption. But show our mysteries, Paul speaking, we should be changed. In a moment, twinkling of an eye, last trumpet, which must be sound, and then should be raised incorruptible, which be changed. 35 says, for its corruption must put on incorruption, as must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall put on incorruption, as mortal shall put on immortality, we live forever, then thou shalt brought to pass, saying death is swallowed in victory. The Yahweh, the Father, by Hashem Shai, and name of the Son. O death, where's thy sting? O grave, where's victory? Sting of death is sin, and strength of sin is the law, which is Yahweh Shai. But thanks be unto Yahweh, which gives us victory through Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, immovable, always bound in the work, always with love, Yahweh Shai. For as much you know, you live not in vain, and Yahweh Shai. Let's rock him up with hope is added for once more, death and destruction to the Great Commission.